welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Wayne, and sitting across from me is the beautiful Garth. How you doing? Haven't seen you in about 5 minutes. How's things? Oh man, hope you all had a good week. I know I didn't.
What was so bad about your week?
It wasn't so bad. I'm just being shitty.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm in one of them moods today.
It is really late.
I'm in one of them moods. I don't mind the late. Late doesn't bother me. I kind of like doing the late pod.
You know me, I'd like to be in bed.
See, I don't know. I feel I'm just more attuned to doing this type of thing late at night.
I don't know. The last one we did was kind of fun in the middle of the day.
Same with band practice. I don't like doing band practice like right square in the middle of the day. It's weird.
Band practice?
Band practice. Going to be getting back into the band practices soon. I can't wait. Have to wear a hazmat suit now, I guess, when you jam.
Yep.
We'll figure it out somehow, some way. The world will come back.
Yeah, in probably about 18 months.
Yeah. 18. Yeah. We'll see. It won't be normal in 18 months. That much I know. It'll be, it'll never be like it was in 2018. 2019, I mean.
No.
It just won't be.
No, it won't. It won't.
Or what it was like in 2018 either. Because, I mean, realistically, didn't this start in 2019?
Yeah, but we didn't know about it till 2020, and it didn't hit us till 2020.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The not crooked Chinese government covered it up, didn't they? Oh, they'll have us deported.
Let's be slightly politically correct.
I don't know if we have any Chinese listeners, do you think?
Who knows?
Yeah. I can't imagine anybody in China would give a fuck about us, but you never know.
Yeah, we might have gained a couple Costa Rican listeners.
Yeah, maybe.
If so, hey.
Definitely. You know what? Anybody who's listening, thanks a lot for the support. You know, we are nothing without you people who are listening. So, first and foremost, you're the podcast. So, I guess we should probably start paying them then, shouldn't we? Damn it, this isn't working out that well for me now.
We're out.
Yeah, I guess I quit. You guys are going to have to figure out, find new hosts for your podcast. Because, oh man. Anyway, so what have you been spinning? Anything good?
We're just going to jump right into that, are we?
Well, no. Why, you got something else you want to talk about?
Well, not necessarily.
Oh, no. I think that's not true.
No, I was just asking because lately we just always jump right into what was on your stereo today.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, we don't have to. We can talk about other things like, yeah, let's just, what have you been listening to this week?
Well, thanks to you, I'm back into the Avatar.
Yeah. I had a hard time accepting them into my
there's some stuff I really don't like, but
they got some pretty fucking awesome tunes. It's not just that either. Like once I got listening to more Avatar, I realized I was like, okay, these guys are legit like one of the top bands right now.
And they're damn catchy.
They are, which isn't a quality of metal necessarily. It doesn't have to be. Because there's lots of metal that's not catchy, but I like listening to it just as much.
Yeah.
But they've just got a shit ton of talent going on there. Vocalist is awesome.
Yep. Hail the Apocalypse. It's definitely one of my favorite tunes.
Yeah. But they're also, now to criticize a little, they're a little bit cookie cutter, kind of like, I don't know what you'd call it, like adolescent metal.
I think they just want to have fun. I think that's all it's about.
Well, here's the thing is I find a lot of similarities to like Avenged Sevenfold, so that's what I mean by that.
Oh, okay.
Like, yes, you can classify them as a metal band, but not all of their stuff. They have
some like southern rock.
Like a true metal band very rarely, if ever, writes a song that is not actually a metal song.
You can't say that. You're a huge fan of In Flames, and their latest stuff has sucked.
Okay, but I'm not a huge fan of their latest stuff. But yes.
But they're a true metal band.
And I won't
aren't
say
they?
it sucked. It's just that it's different from what
No, it
I
sucked.
like them as a band for being.
They started writing love songs. Like, ugh.
Yeah, but I kind of think, no, as well just...
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, okay. Fucking being cut off here.
It's also too quiet in here. I'm just going to click this pen
You
a
gonna
little
click
bit.
that pen? Well, I'm just gonna fucking bang on this table then.
Okay,
How do you all like that, huh? Anyway. But yeah, so Avatar is pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
I like them.
The kids really like them, too.
Do they?
Yes.
I didn't know if Declan did.
Hail the Apocalypse, Nora asked me to put on her Spotify playlist
Yeah.
like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, Declan's grown into that as well.
Damn it, my kids are metalheads. It's all my dreams come true.
Yeah. Tim taught our youngest, not quite 2 years old, how to headbang.
Oh yeah, she's into the headbanging now. I'm pretty stoked. I'm gonna just have little mosh pits with all my kids in the living room. I'll just sit back and watch the show.
You gonna build General Hospital out back for...
Nah, they'll figure it out. They're resourceful.
So, back to where you were heading with the whole...
Well,
In
you still
Flames.
that's not all you listen to all week.
What?
7 days you only listen to one band?
No.
Well, fucking let's go.
Right. I'm going into In Flames now.
Oh, you're going into oh. Okay.
Talk about cutting somebody off.
Well. All right.
So they re-released Clayman, and thanks to you, I have listened to that quite a bit every
Oh,
chance
yeah.
I get in the car.
Yeah.
I listened to it side by side, so I listened to the original,
Mhm.
and then I listened to the new one.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Huge difference.
A little different, yeah, for sure. I think they changed a couple. I think a lot of what I think I heard, I only listened to it like once or twice. I think a lot of the differences I actually heard were more of like how, say, one certain guitar line might be a little more pronounced than it was in the original.
Well, in the
might
new
be
one, there's a
played the
wicked
same.
breakdown there.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if that breakdown, I have to listen to the old one again. It's been a while for me.
The old one is faster. It
Is it?
seems to be a bit louder, but the new one has that crazy, dirty, slow breakdown in it.
Yeah. I mean, I love it.
Is there a name for that kind of breakdown?
No, just call the breakdown. In metal.
Yeah. I didn't know if there was...
I actually looked up the definition to like a musical breakdown, and there's no one. Because at first I read it and was like, well, it originated in jazz music. So like the original breakdown actually happened in,
Yeah.
and it's not like what we know it as. So I was curious to know where like the
No, in jazz, the breakdown tended to be faster and more chaotic.
well, it was a solo too.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, there's no solo properties normally to a breakdown in a metal song.
There is, though. It's heavily focused on the guitars.
It is, but now I feel like it's more of a function than it is like a solo, because you can have a breakdown happen directly in the middle of a solo. I've heard it before in a few songs.
Yeah.
Where it just like it's going through the regular beat of the song, and then bam, they hit a breakdown. And solo still continues on through that and further, right? But
yeah.
anyway, so apparently the whole concept of it kind of originated in jazz, but somehow into metal, it's morphed into what we know it as, like as what metalheads know a breakdown as being, which to me is like you almost take the beat and just cut it in half.
Slow it down significantly, yeah.
And get heavier.
I like it, though, because it kind of transitions you. It slows you down and almost refreshes you a bit to transition back into the... Because usually
it was
after...
overdone, too, though, in a lot of deathcore.
But usually after a breakdown, there's a key change.
Well, sometimes.
Metalcore, in metalcore, there's usually a key change after a big breakdown.
I fucking love this band, but here's a band that overused the breakdown on a few songs. Not on all songs, but on a few, is Carnifex.
Yeah.
Some of their older stuff, like nowadays, they're so refined now at this point. They're worth money. Those guys are millionaires now.
They've
whatever.
worked hard for it, though.
Well, they have, yeah. But I'm just saying. But I recall thinking that is like, okay, I like this function of the breakdown, what they're doing with it, but they overuse it to the point of it being monotonous almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was probably, I'd say probably the first band I really noticed what it was. I was like, man, that's cool what these guys are doing. They're taking that same guitar line, cutting everything in half.
Yeah.
And then he just does like the craziest guttural vocals or whatever
Yeah.
in those spots. So
it's true.
But anyway, yeah, we got divulged. So is that the word? Digressed.
We did. Back to In Flames. So that kind of put me back into. Of course, I was on the Spotify and I had the whole "This Is In Flames" playlist playing, the pre-made by whoever. I don't know who makes those, but
Spotify, I think, or Topsify or whatever it is. Well, no, that's another division of something.
I thought they were a different company.
Really? And Spotify just let them name their shit that?
Well, it's not a trademark name. Topsify is not a trademark
it's all
name.
the exact same letters that are in Spotify.
Yeah, well, that's what
rearranged.
shitty people do when they want to steal an idea.
I don't know. Spotify endorses them an awful lot because they have a playlist all over Spotify.
Okay. Anyway, of course, it was full of a lot of the old awesome In Flames stuff. And then I see on my stereo, the song starts super slow, and I don't recognize it, but I see Down in a Hole listed as the track title on my stereo.
Okay.
Which Down in a Hole is an Alice in Chains song.
Oh, okay.
Really great Alice in Chains
okay.
song.
I know the song now. I just wasn't thinking in that direction.
It was completely unrecognizable until he started singing the lyrics. And what a horrid cover.
Who?
In Flames.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We talked a little bit about this earlier in the week.
I heard you mention it. Now it's all coming back to me.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier in the week. I am not a fan of any In Flames cover that they've done of another band.
Have you ever heard Fucking Hostile?
I have not heard that.
Okay, so just a little side note thing, and then you can continue. But when Dime died, they had a show that night. Because that was back in the day, people. I don't know if you remember it, but we'll be able to tell our grandkids about the days when we could just go do shit and have fucking metal shows and all be in a goddamn crowd, not fucking licking and kissing on each other and fucking doing what the hell ever we want.
Yeah.
Anyhow, they were either at a show when they found out, and it was almost like, I saw the video. You can probably find it on fucking Tube of You somewhere on the internet. I'm sure you can find it. But basically, he was like something. He went on about how much he's gonna miss Dime. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the metal scene knew each other, had met, did shows together.
Oh yeah.
It's hard, man, when you're fucking losing people in your work area. But anyway, they played the fastest version of that song I've ever fucking heard, and that's saying something because it's not a slow tune.
Yeah.
And brutal. Like, right fucking through.
Really?
I loved it.
I'm going to have to check it out because, like, their cover...
It's on In Live We Trust.
Do you have that?
Yes.
Okay.
I have it. I found it the other day, actually, because I found all of our heavy metal DVDs.
Yeah.
That, for some reason, somebody had put in a box, put away.
I don't know why they were put in a box. I found a whole bunch of my stuff put in a box, too, that I would love to watch.
Can't imagine why I would have done that, but... Anyway, so now they're all out, and we're going to be on a big rampage of watching metal DVDs.
Panic to Clean Our Disaster Piece.
I'm going to watch the Korn DVD.
I wish you had the old one. The old one.
I don't know. No, there was an old one.
Yeah. The first one. I had it on VHS.
This one's... It's decent. There's some funny shit on it.
Yeah, the first
and then
one was
I'm
going to
watch the Chimera one.
Yeah.
Which, that's entertaining.
Well, and you bought me that Dio DVD for like Christmas or my birthday or something. I don't think it's ever been watched.
We got a Dio one. I've seen so much live Dio just watching videos on YouTube anyway. It's crazy. So it's probably, I've seen all of that just because that's probably pieced together, is it?
I don't know. I think it's a full concert.
Oh, is it?
Anyway, we're digressing again. So I've only,
that's what we do.
Like, the covers I've heard In Flames do is like Land of Confusion, which
I didn't really hate it.
After hearing Disturbed cover Land of Confusion, you cannot beat that as a cover.
Yeah, it's hard to compete with Disturbed on the...
Yeah. They are great at covers.
Yeah.
Because they also covered Judas Priest and did a great job. It was Electric Eye and
Who did? Disturbed?
yeah,
I don't remember ever hearing that one.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, I seen them fucking guys play
I wish I would have seen
in
them.
a small, like, arena size, like, small arena.
The Forum, yeah.
And, yeah, for anybody, obviously, that's not around here, it's just a tiny little hockey rink. And,
They always played at the Forum.
holy fucking shit.
I've heard that every show. Well, my buddy Ed there, I think, has probably gone to every Disturbed show in this city.
Yeah. Oh, it was unbelievable. Like, I mean, the stage show was amazing.
Yeah,
They carted him out in a straitjacket.
really.
Yeah, on like a dolly. So he had his, like, he was tied up in a straitjacket for the whole entire first song with a microphone hanging in front of him.
Really?
Yeah. And
Did
then
he have those things hanging out of his lip down to his chin?
I don't know. Like, it was hard to see. Like, I was not at that. It was early in the show, so I was at that point. I wasn't up that far.
Yeah.
Because usually I'm like outside fucking smoking weed or whatever, and drinking a beer up in the thing, which that's just a shit show, drinking beer at those things.
I've never been to a show at the
I'm
Forum.
always like, well, I'm going to go get a beer. And then you get up there and they're like, oh, that's going to be $11, sir. And you're like, what the fuck? Are you serious for a solo cup with half filled with beer? So, yeah, it's a shit show to even try to drink their liquor at those shows.
Yeah.
Not that you should be smuggling liquor into shows.
The Metro
kids.
Center's pretty bad for prices on beer, too.
We smuggle liquor into the fucking Scotiabank Center. I do that all the time. Well,
When's
I
the
did.
last time you were at
Well, I haven't been there in a while, but yeah, I used to do that a lot when I was younger.
I don't think I've seen a concert there since Megadeth and Testament.
I have
And
no
Slayer.
idea what the last concert I saw at Scotiabank Center was, but yeah. Anyway.
Rush.
Yes. It was
Yeah,
Rush.
it was
wasn't
Rush.
Yes.
It was Rush.
Okay. Wasn't Yes?
No, Rush.
Yes.
Right.
Owner of a lonely heart.
Anyway, the only other thing because I'm never in my car.
Yeah.
I'm barely ever in my car. And when I'm in my car, I have to listen to, songs from Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Which is, by the way, a fucking amazing movie.
It is a pretty great movie.
As far as kids' cartoon movies go.
So, yeah, I kind of jumped back into the As I Lay Dying, the newest album they put out. And
Why wouldn't you?
what's the song, My Own Curse?
My
My Own Grave.
Own curse is Kill Switch.
Yeah. My Own Grave.
No,
So,
that's just My Curse.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I was listening to My Own Grave and tuning the kids out there for a little bit and thinking to myself how phenomenal it is that they had to take that hiatus for however long they did.
Yeah.
And came back and sound exactly the same and are exactly as awesome
Oh, yeah, they're great.
as before.
Yep. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the band itself was probably playing the whole time.
Well, and he was still writing music.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were.
Somehow he was still allowed to put out a friggin' album with Austrian Death
I think they
Machine.
probably had that all recorded beforehand.
But he wasn't allowed to release an album with As I Lay Dying. You can't tell me they didn't have songs written that were ready to go on an album.
Well, maybe he doesn't own.
Like, he could
Austrian Death
literally
Machine.
record the lyrics, like, record all the vocals from his house in 2020.
You're not allowed
Or whatever
to make
year.
profits off of anything when you're in jail.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Not even crack or crystal meth?
Well, I mean, if you're trading it for smokes and the clink,
What
then
about
I'm
your
sure.
What about your dick? Are you allowed to make money off that?
I don't think they make money off of that. I think that's.
I think
more
you
of
just
a...
have no choice.
Anyway, maybe he doesn't own any part of Austrian Death Machine. Maybe that's not his band.
No, it is his band. It's
Then I don't know.
It's his project. Well, I think along with the guitarist.
I have no theory.
No,
then.
wait. He is the guitarist.
I have no theory.
Okay.
That's it.
Not even like
Tore down my theory.
fucking conspiracy theory?
Nope.
Okay. All right, anyway. That's cool. Sounds like
Yeah.
you had a good metal-y week.
I was listening to another new band too, but I can't for the life of me remember who it was.
Another band, eh?
Yeah, it was
Was
on
it the fucking Wiggles?
Ugh, no. We're back
No.
into the Elmo now.
Oh, we're back on Elmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck Elmo anyway.
Elmo's okay.
Nah,
I've learned to appreciate Elmo.
I don't trust him. So, I've been listening to...
Did I ask you?
Oh, fuck, okay. Anyway. All right, well, I'll talk when I'm told I'm allowed to, I guess.
I thought this was the Jen show. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, thanks a lot for having me on, first of all.
You're
I just
very
want to say
welcome.
big fan.
Very welcome.
Big fan.
You're 6 feet away, so I think we're okay.
I don't care.
What have you been listening to?
What have I been listening to? Well, first things first, I've been listening to a whole lot more Caliban, which I can't explain that to anybody. I'm sorry. There's no real reason. I just went back to them and listened to a lot of Caliban. I don't think they have anything super new. If they did, I already discussed it on the show for sure. What else is new here? Oh, Ingested. I've been listening to a little bit of them. I don't know if you're familiar with Ingested, but they're like a deathcore act. I don't know. I'm gonna call them a deathcore act. Make your judgment when you listen to them and see what you think. But Ingested is a pretty tight band. Really like grindy style. So they got really... Just don't try to pick out any words at anything. It's not happening.
So basically poo-poo for me because...
Yeah, you're not really into that style so much. Hard to say, though. Like, they do have some pretty good tunes.
Sorry to digress a moment. I'm just thinking about something.
You go ahead.
The Lamb Lies Down in Sacrifice. Who's that by?
Oh, shit. Come on.
Ember Falls.
That's it.
Okay, so I didn't have much love for them, but
yeah,
kind of like them now.
I think I heard a couple of songs. I was like, okay, like that song's pretty tight. Why do they have new as well?
No, that song just popped up on Nora's playlist. She always asks me what the entire title is, and then I told her the other day, and she repeatedly said, "The Lamb Lies Down in Sacrifice" in the back of the car.
That's what
Nora.
Oh, yeah, okay. Should we be beeping our kids' names out?
I don't think so.
No, they wouldn't care, would they?
We had her speak in the last episode.
Just kidding. So anyways, yeah, another band I kind of started getting into. They stray from my normal style as Gift Giver. Real, like, I don't know how to... Like traumatized, angry, strained style of vocals.
Okay.
And that's the best way I can describe it. If you don't like my description, you can fuck off. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to all my friends.
You weren't making eye contact with me there, so.
That's right. I was looking at that candle. Telling you, you candle. You fuck.
Did you know we do our metal podcast by candlelight?
Yeah, we do. It's pretty romantic.
And a really obnoxious LED lantern.
Yeah, I have my dick out. This is all good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
where is it?
Fuck.
Oh.
There we go. I deserve that. Anyhows, so bitch. Other than that, I've also got Avatar on my list.
Yeah.
And Aversion's Crown. They got some new crap.
Do they?
Yeah. One song I was listening to was called Born in the Gutter. And it is part of a single, I guess. Yes. Part of a single, and so that just kind of, is a teaser. We're putting an album out, but
that's kind of like In
we're gonna
Flames.
give
Are
you
they
this
re-releasing all of Clayman re-recorded
Yeah.
or just Clayman?
We will give you a little bump of the cocaine, which is known as our music, and then you're just going to want more for the next 4 months, like Carcass did to me. Fuck's sake, I'm waiting until July.
Oh, geez, that album's still not out?
Yes, I know. Come on, you Brits.
Well,
Get on it.
Things are a little strange. I'm sure they had to put it off for whatever reason
They
for a
didn't get
bit.
COVID in England, did they?
What?
Thought it was only here.
They were one of the
The
hardest
rest of the
hit
world,
places.
the rest of the world had this problem too.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Holy fuck! Sorry, I'm so insensitive.
So it looks like we kind of had a slow week of music.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've always got my other list, like my normal rotation that I'm always flipping through the bands that I love, like Of Mice and Men.
Yeah.
Which you and me were actually jamming out to an older track of theirs. That's made me realize, like, man, they're one of the best metalcore bands going.
Yeah, they are
Like
pretty good.
they're in the top 10 metalcore bands for
Yep.
sure for me anyway.
They are.
And I mean, they've been around too. They know what the fuck they're doing. There's no experimenting with them. They just kind of have their own sound.
Yeah.
For sure. I guess there is a little bit of exciting news. I'm getting closer, I will say. I'm not going to say how close, but I'm getting closer to having a CD myself.
Considering your brother a year ago said there was new music coming soon.
Yep, my solo rap album is coming out.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave you with that for a minute.
Where are you going?
I'm just going here.
Tim's leaving me. That means I'm going to talk about nerdy stuff. You realize that, right?
What's that?
So you realize that that's going to make me talk about nerdy stuff.
Listen, you can talk about nerdy stuff. What nerdy stuff are you talking about?
Oh, video games.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, you couldn't have a more fucking metal video game than that one that you're thinking of.
The one I'm playing or the one you're playing?
The one you're playing.
Yeah, it's true. Black metal.
Well, I mean, there is more metal. If it was about a metal band, that would be more metal.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, shoot the shit. What do you got?
Diablo 3.
Oh, yeah.
Realize it's not a new game, but it's new to me.
That is the game I thought you were talking about.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, I'm not a big game watcher. I'm kind of one of those fucking shitty kids that's like, I don't want to watch, I want to play.
Yeah, you always make me watch.
Yeah, but this one here, I can fucking sit down for a good long time and just watch the shit show that takes place. It's fucked.
Which is funny because it's literally
It's like
just
a butchering.
It's repetitive.
It is, but there's other shit. Like, there's stuff to look at.
Yeah, you're probably seeing stuff I'm not seeing because it's a crazy hack and slash that you just.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. And on all the new
button
game
masher.
consoles, everything looks so cool.
Yeah.
It's not like, back in the days when I was growing up playing Sega Genesis games, there wasn't much to look at.
Or even PC games. I absolutely loved Quake, and it was terrible. You would shoot the dudes, and they were the monsters, whatever they were, and they'd blow up into like 6 strangely shaped, pixelated pieces of pink and black and red.
Yep. But yeah, anyway, so it's cool. I like watching it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I probably won't try it, but you never know.
Well, you can.
I got a lot on my plate.
It's like,
Still playing through Brutal Legend.
yeah, we are going to do a Brutal Legend episode eventually.
Oh, yeah. It's going to get brutal here.
Like a legend. Anyway.
That joke wasn't that shitty until you made it shittier. Anyways, yeah, so once I get a little farther in Brutal Legend, you never know. I don't know how far through it I am. I can't tell.
You've got to be close to at least the end of the main storyline.
Yeah, like I've been fucking hammering away at it, playing it every day. So not for a long time because, life and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've been working at it.
It's not super appropriate for the kids to be watching either. Even though you can turn the blood and gore and
Yeah, you can take the gore off.
swearing out.
Dub out all the fuck bombs.
Which is kind of funny. The beeping is equally as funny as the swearing.
It is. It is. But I mean, some of the stuff, they still say ass. They don't bleep that out.
Yeah, I know. I think that's just bad
So-
editing.
It could be, yeah, I guess.
It's a pretty campy
I mean, I don't really give
game.
a shit, to be honest. Kids are going to hear what they're going to hear.
Yeah.
But, I mean, all of our kids have said some stuff that I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, like the
Every
two
one
of
of
them coming to me the other day and saying, I want to ride an ass.
Yeah, because they were talking about a donkey.
Right.
Right. Didn't you ever do that stupid trick when you were a fucking kid?
Probably not.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be like going up to my mom and be like, "Hey, can we get a bitch?" and just
Oh,
run
God.
away.
No, I think the worst thing I said to my mother was I called her dude, and she got very offended.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
After watching one episode of the Ninja Turtles, I think it was, and I was never allowed to watch it again.
I'm pretty sure I remember saying, "Don't have a cow man" to my dad, and him just looking at me and being like, "What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you?"
You
Like,
get slapped for that.
yeah, I think Dad kind of just took it as like, I'm not even going to engage with this one right now because he's just saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
So he didn't lop my head off that time.
Going medieval here.
Yeah, no guillotine for me.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty fun. Oh, yeah, so I don't remember what I was saying before I left to go get a beer. We are in the final stages now, and I'm ready to announce that I'm not announcing anything. This is not official, but pretty soon we're going to see some real product.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, real, like, Mexican cocaine.
Perfect.
And uncut. And, yeah.
Oh, no, it's very cut.
But anyway, so yeah, no, real.
You're not recording this thing on your tape deck.
We're doing no edits on this pod, by the way. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm not editing anything. It's just going to go as you guys hear it. So.
Oh, even my yawns?
Oh, yeah, your yawns are going like, I didn't think I made too much noise when I opened my beer, but it doesn't matter. None of that shit's getting cut out.
No, I didn't fill that space very well
You're getting
either.
real raw product from us.
Yeah.
Raw.
Let's put as many awkward silences as we can.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. And I'll just say so anyway, yeah, like 43 more times because I don't say that enough.
Oh, that's awesome. You haven't banged the table enough tonight either.
No, it's true.
Oh, gonna get loud for a
Anyway,
sec.
I'm gonna just not bang on the table because I
There.
don't like banging on the table anyway.
I added some random noise.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll be. We just lost like 4 more listeners. Guaranteed. They're just like, you guys are fucked. Anyway, so anyway, yeah, it's coming out soon. So anyway, just take over.
I really hope we named this episode So Anyway.
It's pretty much going to have to get named that.
Tim says So Anyway 55 times.
Oh, man.
Did you guys like our last episode?
I'm trying to think of something to say that's not so anyway. I'm like, so anyway. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I guess we're keeping all these people from doing the shit that they were supposed to be doing, whatever that was.
What the hell are they actually doing?
I will, however, patch this back in because I'm an idiot and I let the batteries die. So, yeah, what a
Yeah,
piss
we
off.
talked for like 20 minutes to dead air.
Before Jen realizes that we're not even recording. So, anyway, we're back. And,
Don't know where
yeah.
we left off, but anyway.
Yeah, we should probably talk about the issues south of the border.
Yes.
Maybe have a little discussion about that because that's quite a pressing thing that's going on right now.
Yeah. Which we did just talk about that, but now we're going to talk about it again to actual people.
Yeah. It's like we rehearsed. But anyways, now, the whole thing that bothers me the most about the whole situation really makes me the saddest is that we shouldn't really even... It shouldn't even be something we're concerned about.
No. But we have to be. It sucks.
No, yeah. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree that we do have to be concerned about it, but it saddens me that we can't just not have to do it.
No, it's true. I saw something that said, it's not all about all lives matter anymore. It is really actually Black Lives Matter now. Because yes, all lives do matter, but Black Lives Matter need everybody's help at this point.
Well, yeah, right at this moment there, the situation is fucked.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's especially there. I mean, it happens in Canada too.
We are all people. Who cares what you look like?
Yeah. Seems like the Americans have a big problem with it. Like
Not
I
that
said,
we
I'm
don't.
sure
We
it's
do
an
it-
issue.
We do it here with our Native people.
I'm sure it's, yeah. Well, they do down there with their native people as well.
Well, I know, but especially here in Canada,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that's almost it's not as bad, but it's the equivalent thing. Like I know what you're saying.
yeah.
It's true. And, I mean, that's not, man, I was reading some horror stories about that fucking shit. That was bad back in the day. They had like, special hospitals.
Well, I mean, there's a whole. Are we still talking about Canada?
Yeah.
So there's a whole committee now that deals with murdered and missing Indigenous women. That shouldn't even be a thing.
No, it's true. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, so it sucks. There's a lot of rioting going on. A lot of protesting.
Moral of the story is it doesn't matter what you look like, what color your skin is, what color your hair is, how your eyes are shaped, how you talk, what language you speak, what religion you are. We are all people on the same planet, and we just all need to love each other. And if that was the case, there'd never be any war.
It's true.
Ever. It would just be a happy planet.
Yep. Yeah.
And yes, the situation we're in with coronavirus, did it originate in China? It did. But is it the Chinese people's fault? No. So don't,
Yeah, that's a thing, too.
Exactly. There's hate crimes. Flack. You know, there was someone, I think, out west here that was attacked because they're Asian. And, there's...
Yeah, it's insane.
There's monuments.
People are fucking insane. Stop hurting people, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Just leave people alone.
Get along and love each other no matter what you look like. Support Black Lives Matter. It's really important right now.
Unless you're ugly.
Don't even. Man. You want to rethink that editing?
No, I'm sticking with it. I'm going to sit on that one. Let it soak in. Anyways.
Love each other.
Yeah, even you ugly people. We fucking love you too.
Nobody's
you ugly old fuckers.
Nobody's ugly.
Nobody's ugly?
No. Everybody has a beautiful quality about them somehow.
I suppose, yeah.
We're all people.
Well, yeah, obviously.
And life is a beautiful thing.
Well, it has its moments. Yeah. But anyways,
Shall I fill up
people,
your half-empty glass?
Just stop fucking hurting each other, please, for fuck's sake. Because you're taking up TV space. And you're taking up people's fucking minds with all the stress of everybody just fighting and looting fucking stores.
And don't be an asshole and kill some innocent dude just because he's black.
Yeah. Or any other color, for that matter.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, this probably is not an issue in other places. They have other races that hate each other instead.
Yeah. But, I mean, it still is an issue. It's an issue everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Racists must be pretty good at, staying under the radar, because I don't know very many people that are just say some racist shit. I've heard it before. But, yeah.
See, I work with the older generation, so I've heard it quite a bit.
Yeah, I guess. And that's what I was, I think we were talking about this either on the pod or before, but I was saying how, I feel like our generation is not where the problem lies so much.
Yeah.
It's it's the older generations, and I'm sorry to you people who are older than us, and we're not shitting on you
Maybe to
personally.
us locally. But I mean, there is some full-on racism from young people in the States.
Yeah, there is.
And I'm sure there is here, too. We're just much more sheltered, I guess.
Or you're blind to it because yeah. Maybe only other racists can see them.
Yeah. I mean, before the Nova Scotia online kitchen party, did anybody even know who we were?
What, Nova Scotia? Oh, fuck yeah. Carly Simon sang about us in the 70s.
Lots of people sang about us and mentioned us in movies, but the general world does not know who the hell
I
Nova
think
Scotia
so.
is.
Halifax is a known port.
I suppose.
It's one of the largest ice-free harbors in the world. Not that anyone gives a shit about that, but it is. I think New York Harbor beats us. Oh, no, New York Harbor's larger, but it's not ice-free. That's what it is.
How are we ice-free?
Just air. Ice doesn't go in.
Is that from all the car parts and debris down underneath our water?
Yeah.
Landmines.
Bomb pieces.
Anyway, we digress. It's important that we don't digress on that topic. Anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
Black Lives Matter, people. Support your fellow man.
Yep.
Look after your fellow man. Stop
and honestly,
killing your fellow
if this
man.
isn't an issue to you, and no, I'm not shadowing over anything, but if this isn't an issue to you, and say maybe there's no black people around where you live or no white people, just stop fucking hurting people. Because they're fucking not, like, what the hell? It doesn't make sense.
No.
So anyway, yeah. That's our stance on it.
Yeah.
I think it's all a bunch of stupid bullshit that anybody should ever have shit happen to them like that, like George Floyd, which I have not mentioned his name, but yes,
we did earlier, but nobody heard it.
That's what we're talking about it. Yeah, it went into the ether.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it's a shitty fucking thing. Never should have happened. And I mean, even if the guy was a fucking criminal, it shouldn't have happened. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't believe he was. I never really read about the story. As far as I can tell, he seemed like he was not doing anything wrong.
And he's got a little daughter, and this is how she's gonna remember her father. It's sad.
Yeah, insane.
So as I said before,
and the cop's got no wife now. So yeah, anybody fucking looking for a man. There's a racist piece of shit who's single where is it, Minnesota?
Yes.
That's where it happened, right? Yeah. Anyway, we're sorry to the town of Minnesota for what you're going through.
Well, for any black
Wait
person.
a minute. Did I just pull Donald Trump?
I don't
Is
think.
Minnesota a town? Like a city?
Minneapolis would be the city.
Minneapolis is the city. Is that true?
Wow.
Minnesota's a state.
Way to make us
now
look
I'm making
stupid.
myself look like a dumbass. I don't know anything.
Michigan.
Yeah, so...
Minnesota, Minneapolis. There's too many M's.
No, it's a state.
Okay.
Yep, it's a state. So what was the town then? Minneapolis?
Yeah,
Is that where it
so.
happened?
I think so, yeah.
Minnesota governor.
Insert awkward silence.
Sorry, yeah, you talk for a second. I'm just looking at this news thing because I wanted to see.
So I think the other thing we had broken into from this was that we're kind of proud of, the genre of music that we are into, that we're focused on, because really, I was saying earlier, I read this thing about how, there's no boundaries in metal. Metal doesn't see color, doesn't see race, religion, anything like that. We're just all music lovers.
Yep. It's a global genre.
Yep.
Yep. No, and I mean, especially it's one of the things I was thinking about this the other day. We have this crazy technology that a lot of people don't really, we kind of take it for granted, but it's the translator. And so now we can all talk to our friends and make friends that we normally would not have made with people in
a hilarious fashion, because the translator is really not that good.
No, it's not, but it'll get the point across. Like, it'll get the basic message through, but...
We should do an episode just using the translator.
We should.
Translate it into some foreign language and then translate it back.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. So we're going to do an episode then where our voices are going to be robot voices.
Well, no, we don't have to do that. We can read the translations.
No.
It's way more funnier if we read the translations.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that. I want to do like an episode with my voice in one of those like voice modulator things.
Why?
You know, like the ones like when people make a ransom call or whatever they call it.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't you just go and get a Darth Vader helmet?
There you go.
I think Rhett and Link proved that they don't really work that well.
What don't?
The Darth Vader helmets.
Oh, no?
No.
The ones that are supposed to make your voice sound like?
Yep.
Yeah, no.
You could still hear their voices.
They're like that fucking microphone that you had when you were a kid with the spring in it.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember those pieces of shit? What the fuck is this? I remember getting one like, what the fuck? No
Or
batteries?
Or like our little one's microphone there. Fisher Price microphone.
Yeah, well, at least that one's, like I said, that's got batteries. That'll record your voice.
Sounds ridiculous,
And
though.
then modulate your voice and play it back to you.
Anyway, we should end this shit show because I'm tired.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Plug your shit.
You can plug the shit because you got new shit to plug.
I hate plugging shit.
I know you do.
Fucking plugging. Do I have new shit
We
to
got a
plug? What do I
Facebook,
got
a
to plug?
Twitter, and Instagram, all at Getting Heard.
Yeah, at Getting
Podcast.
Hard Pod. On almost all social media platforms.
And now we got some new thing.
Oh, yes, right. Thank you for reminding me. So we did, this isn't set up yet, but I will make a post about it probably this weekend, I guess. But we set up a thing called Ko-fi. So you, any of you listeners out there that are like our show and are feeling generous, you can buy us a coffee. It's just a stupid little thing. So we'll have a page set up, and I'll post a link to that. And if nothing else, come visit the page.
What do they, like, give $2.35? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of learning about it, but yeah, we'll have that set up. And I have officially created a Patreon account for the podcast, so more news on that coming sometime soon. But it's going to be a cheap steal for you. I'll tell you that right now. We're not in this for the big ones. It's going to be kind of like, I'm thinking maybe $3 a month. You're going to be getting a lot of fucking content from us at that point when it comes. We're going to be doing videos. We're hoping to move pretty soon. I'm hoping, yes, to doing videos on all pods now.
Yeah.
We're going to just be recording them all.
Oh, man, that means I got to look presentable.
You're going to see my garbage-ass face. I'm so sorry about that.
There's no more house coats.
We can actually block my face out with like an emoji if it comes down to it. If you guys really like, I'll just do what I'm told.
You know that means you can't pick your nose and scratch your nuts now anymore during the podcast.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put my dick back in. Anyway. So, yeah, that's coming. I'll keep you guys updated and posted on that shit. And my CD, I'll let you know when that comes out. I really got nothing. I'm just fucking empty-handed here, but I'm like, well, I'll have some money for you next week, maybe. It's like, fuck, I feel like I'm talking to a bookie. Anyway, so, yeah, I'll let you know when those are set up, or Jen will let you know, or somebody will. And, yeah, it's just another way you can support the pod, but if you're listening to this, you're already supporting us. And thank you.
Yeah, don't anybody feel like you have to do anything.
Do not. If you want to pay $0 to me ever, and you just want to listen to my podcast for free and Jen's podcast for free for the rest of eternity, because that's how long we'll be making it for, you go ahead and do that, because that's what it's for. It's a free fucking podcast. This is for all you millionaires out there that are listening to the podcast, because I know there's lots of you.
So you know we're gonna make $0.
Throw me $2, you fucking millionaire. Come on, $2 fucking dollars, really? Let's go. Let's see it. Show me the cha-cha. But anyhow, so I haven't said that enough. This is gonna be fucked. But anyhow,
it's way too late at night.
No, it's not. I like it. Anyway, good dynamic. So, yeah, you can get us at Getting Hard Pod on almost all social media platforms. You can find me at Taking Time Away. On Instagram, you can find me at Slim Grim Tim on Twitter, but don't go to that fucking dumpster fire, because I don't really much. If you want to go there and send me something, then go ahead, but who knows if I see it.
Yeah, and if you really want to find me, just look at Tim's stuff.
Yeah. Why aren't you like... What's your Twitter? I know.
Beno. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's like something. Yeah, just find me. You'll see. If you find me, you'll find the pod Twitter, and then you'll find both of us are tagged on the description, so we're in there.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the Insta. Insta's like my favorite. Insta's like the friendly social media platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
There's not a lot of like arguing that goes on. It's usually just people posting cool shit.
I don't use anything but Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of hate them all a little bit.
Yeah.
They're like car companies. I hate them all. But
They're
each one has like one good quality. Like if you took all the car companies and put them all together, they'd have one good car.
What are we on YouTube? You didn't mention YouTube. Oops.
Oh, on YouTube? We're just Getting Hard podcast. Getting Hard. You'll find us. You'll see our fancy little shitty logo.
Yep.
And yeah, go there, follow us, like us, subscribe, tell your friends. Just spread the word. We want to grow this pod. We want to, get some feedback from you people. Let us know how much we suck. Tell me how ugly I am and how fat I am. I like hearing it.
Holy frig, Tim, you're losing me here.
All right. You guys all have a good week. And stay safe.
Be kind to one another.
Yeah.
Love each other.
Do that thing where you stick your fingers, both like one finger in each eye. Do that to everybody you see. All your friends. Kick your friends in the nuts. Rochambeau.
That's counterproductive to what we recommended earlier.
Spread your butt cheeks. Okay.
And with that, we're out.
All right. Have a good week. Later, motherfuckers.